Alright, we're at 1013 Vacationland Drive doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. Going through the stack, as you can see in front there, it's a cast iron stack in the center of the rear of the basement. We're just looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the potential buyer. I'm going to try to make it all the way out to the main. It should switch from, should be cast iron underneath the floor in here, and then should switch over to clay once we exit the building. But there's another clean out in the front right corner. If you're facing the house, the front right corner of the basement, there's a evidence of a repair and a PVC clean out. So, but first we're going to go through here and see what we find. Stuff on the front of the camera already from the turn, so we're going to push out, see if we can find some water here and rinse the camera off. There we go. I'm going to pull back and also zero out the counter. So there we are in the stack. At the base of the stack. See, there's a little bit of grease buildup, but it's normal coming out of the kitchen. There's usually a little bit of that buildup. There's a little bit of water here. It's not a major concern. That's only about, like I said, the camera lens is only about a half an inch off the bottom of the pipe, so that little bit of water is not a concern. It's usually pretty common to have the line be pretty flat inside the house before it exits, and that's, you don't see any buildup of solids or anything in that area, so that's not a concern. Here's that repair and PVC clean out we talked about previously. Now it looks like it drops here. And we have a good deal of roots. If this hasn't caused a backup in the past, it will soon. That's a lot of roots. It's probably 95% of the pipe there. So, try to push through it here. See what else we get to. It's a pretty big stretch. We'll locate that also. I mean, it was just past that locate, or just past that clean out, excuse me. But here we are again. You can see as I push my camera through there, there's some stuff that's coming behind it. I think we just transitioned over to clay, and there's a large, it looks like roots, and could be an offset. But pretty hard to get an idea of if the pipe is turning there, or if that's just a buildup of roots. There's so much stuff stuck in that spot. But I'm gonna stop, get a locate, find out where this is. I mean, it is right past the clean out, so it's not, should be pretty obvious. Okay, so yeah, this is right past the clean out, right at the foundation. So the first step is going to be, I recommend this get cleaned, and then a re-inspection to be able to inspect the rest of the line, because I'm not going to be able to get my camera to go through the line. I'm going to try to make a move, see if I can go through the floor clean out and see if that helps, since it's so close to where it is. But it looks like the pipe drops right after that, and that's where we're hitting this large group of roots, or it could possibly be a little bit of mineral deposits too. But we're going to pause the video and make a move over to that clean out. I'm actually going to keep recording until I pull the camera all the way back. There's definitely a lot of roots here, though. Okay, so we're back into the, we pulled all the way back out of the pipe, so I'm going to pause the video until I make the move over to the floor clean out. Okay, we moved to that front floor clean out. I have to wipe the camera off, and we'll see if we can punch through that spot. So there's that first spot of roots, and right past there is where we drop and we head into that bad spot right here. So let's see if, and I was able to jump right past it, so may have to run some water here to get the camera cleared off, but or I'll just continue all the way to the main, and if I have to, I'll rinse it off on the main, and we'll be able, in the main, and we'll get a little bit better inspection on the way back. You see a little bit. It's actually maybe concrete pipe based off of the little bit of obscured view. But color looks clay now, though. I have to get a little bit better look at all this. There we go. There's another small belly, no solids or anything in there. It says less than a ½ inch of water. It's a 6-inch diameter pipe, so it would be able to overtake that pretty easily. As you can see, there's a bunch of toilet paper and stuff past that point. This does look like concrete pipe. If you look the bottom side, you can see some exposed aggregate, some stones. And here we've made it all the way to the main. So we're going to try to rinse the camera off a little bit here. Based off the view on the way out, I didn't see anything. We may just have that root, that root ball here right past this inside clean out, and may be the only issue. Just gonna try to clean my camera off here. There we go. Yeah, this all looks in pretty good shape. This means we may not need that second inspection. Just we need a really good cleaning to get those roots out of there. It's a little bit more roots coming in, a little bit of finger roots on the sides there. Maybe a little bit hard for make those out. There wasn't a ton though. It wasn't even really in the pipe yet. Again, we've got some haze on the camera. There we go. But yeah, all this pipe looks like it's in really good shape. I think all we really have is that spot right here at the base where there's some roots here, and right here as I pull back through, I don't know if you'll be able to see it again now, there's some more stuff on the front of the camera, but this is that same root spot we discussed earlier. So, but I'm pulling out of the clean out now. But there's enough video from the stack and this clean out from before to see that big ball of roots there that needs to be cleaned, and just like a foot or two past there also, where we were caught when we went through the stack. And so I think the only thing this really needs is a good cleaning to get rid of the roots right there past the clean out, and some maintenance along the way. Usually that involves either a mechanical cleaning every 2 to 3 years to keep those roots back, or you can use a chemical every 6 months to a year. Sometimes it's a little harder to gauge if it's hitting the spot you need it to, but it is an option. So, but all this will be in the report, and I'll discuss it with the home buyer. But that is the end of the inspection at 1013 Vacationland Drive.